idol yan sa ni Mike. Idol yan si Mike, idol.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss.
Manny Pacquiao and Mike Tyson kicked off the first day of their week-long training camp today. And from the start, the two boxing legends were locked in a fierce competition to see who had the most energy and intensity. After 2 grueling weeks of training alongside his son, Pacquiao invited Tyson to join him in camp, aiming to sharpen their skills together as he gears up for his comeback fight next month. While both fighters looked sharp and energetic early on, it quickly became clear who had the edge in athleticism and stamina as the session went on.
Time out.
The 13-year age gap soon became apparent as Manny Pacquiao pushed his training intensity to new heights, while Mike Tyson's energy began to fade. However, it's important to note that this was Tyson's first day back in the gym after a long layoff. He's barely trained since his loss to Jake Paul last November, so some rust was expected.
Thank you for one more. Gotta give me, baby.
1, 2. All right. Bro, thank you, bro.
Thanks.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao has been back in training for over 2 weeks following his loss in the Philippine senatorial election. Despite the intensity of the session, both he and Tyson clearly enjoyed each other's company and shared mutual respect as they got back to work in the gym. Fans were quick to celebrate the powerful moment, expressing their excitement at seeing 2 boxing legends training side by side once again.
Contemporary fighter do you most enjoy watching right now?
Out of the big time fighters now?
Yeah.
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. Oh, it's sensational. No fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say?
Manny and Pac-Man look so good doing this together, one fan commented. Honestly, I feel like Manny Pacquiao should be fighting fellow legends like Tyson instead of a young fighter like Mario Barrios. Still, I wish him the best. Another fan added, "My 2 favorite boxers training in the same gym. I'm just glad they never had to face each other in the ring. If only Tyson hadn't taken that scripted fight against Jake Paul. This matchup would have made way more sense with 2 true comeback kings. Good luck to Manny Pacquiao against Mario Barrios."
In and out of the ring, you can't get better than that.
By the way, I asked Manny Pacquiao who was his favorite fighter. He said Mike Tyson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
He's my favorite fighter now.
He just retired.
Yeah.
What a great career. What a legacy.
Yeah, but I'm hoping.
Another fan, clearly a firm believer in Pacquiao, quipped, "I trust Manny will do what he did against Thurman 6 years ago. It was incredible to see a fan favorite pull off the unimaginable. I hope he defies the odds once again." In recent days, training footage of Manny Pacquiao has sparked a wide range of reactions. Since resuming camp 2 weeks ago, early clips showed signs of fatigue, but he has looked noticeably more active and athletic, especially since taking his training outdoors in recent sessions. Not long before that, Pacquiao hinted at his return to the spotlight with a 38-second video showing him training intensely. Dressed in simple workout gear, the Filipino legend fired off combinations on the heavy bag with the same fierce determination that made him an 8-division world champion. The clip, shared by Boxing Kingdom, came with a bold message. The legend is back. Now 46 and nearly 4 years removed from his last fight, Pacquiao is preparing to face WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios on July 19th in Las Vegas. The matchup pits two very different generations and styles against each other. Barrios, 16 years younger and currently riding a winning streak, is known for his relentless pressure and sharp jab. For Pacquiao, this fight isn't just a comeback, it's a battle against time itself.
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
What? I ain't hear you, Mike. What'd you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
Getting a little uncomfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that Pacquiao did
words,
against Rios.
In other words,
what do you think? You're an expert. What do you think?
I think like Gennady Golovkin looks.
While the short video packed a visual punch, it also opened the door to inevitable comparisons, most notably with Mike Tyson, ahead of his return against Jake Paul. Like Pacquiao, Tyson looked to be in phenomenal shape during training, flashing speed and power reminiscent of his prime. But when fight night arrived, age told the real story. The energy captured in training didn't carry over into the ring, and the illusion gave way to a harsh reality. Many now fear Pacquiao could face a similar outcome. Despite his sharp movements in the video, there are subtle but concerning signs. A low guard, reduced mobility, and flashes of early fatigue. For an elite fighter, these small details can serve as major red flags. Unlike carefully edited workout clips, real fights demand sustained rhythm, sharp reflexes, and the ability to adapt under pressure. Facing an active and in-form opponent like Barrios will be nothing like throwing punches at a bag for 30 seconds. The concerns surrounding Pacquiao's return go beyond just physical performance. There are also questions about his motivations for stepping back into the ring. Still, amid the skepticism, there are voices of support. Some fans point out that power is the last thing to fade, and even with the odds stacked against him, the Filipino legend might still have one more surprise in him. This blend of doubt and belief captures the mood leading into the fight. No one truly knows what to expect, but everyone will be watching. After all, Pacquiao has made a career out of doing the unthinkable. From his humble beginnings as a flyweight to becoming a global boxing icon, his journey has been a string of impossible triumphs.
So my legs is tight.
Yeah, we saw that you didn't use your legs as much, not as much footwork from you, and not as much head movement from you as well. Was it a matter of tightness? Was that the issue?
Yeah, my legs is so tight. That's why it's hard to move.
Do you think that's father time? 42 years old, still doing this, man, going the distance here against yes, look at this. This crowd is so pumped to be here. They came to see you. What do you want to...
But boxing rarely delivers fairy tale endings. And this time, the challenge is far greater. It's not just about winning a fight. It's about preserving a legacy. Pacquiao is 17 years older than Barrios, who is entering his athletic prime, at 29. As fight night approaches, concerns within the boxing community are growing. Many worry about Pacquiao's health, and those fears have only intensified after watching his recent training footage.
Pacquiao? Why? What do you think? You think Barrios?
Pacquiao's hands still looked fast in the 30-second clip of him working the bag, but many fans noticed his feet lagging behind. In the comment section, one former user bluntly wrote, "Legs are gone." Another added, "The legs aren't there, but that pop and quick twitch still remain." A third remarked, "He got tired. First time I've ever seen him fatigued hitting the bags. Bad sign, but good luck to the legend." One more comment read, "We're about to witness a live murder of Manny. Sad times for the boxing community." Meanwhile, another fan simply stated, "This is sad. His best days are behind him." Yet, if Pacquiao somehow manages to pull off an upset and beat Barrios, he would become the second oldest world champion in history.
Are you serious? Pacquiao's like 50. He's 46. But he's still Pacquiao.
No, he's not.
I think Mario.
You said Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao.
There's a significant age gap of 16 years between Manny Pacquiao and his next opponent, Mario Barrios. Such a difference is notable in any field, but in boxing, it carries even greater weight. This age disparity is the primary concern for many, as Pacquiao prepares for his return to the ring. Even those close to him, like promoter and longtime friend Bob Arum, have expressed their worries candidly. "He's an incredible person and fighter," Arum said. "If anyone can do it, it's Manny. But I'm genuinely concerned, given his age and the time he's been inactive." The Top Rank owner, who called Pacquiao the best fighter he's ever seen, acknowledged the challenge ahead. At 46 years old and coming off a 4-year layoff, Pacquiao's upcoming fight is a much tougher test compared to the recent bouts Jake, Paul and Mike Tyson have had. Barrios, though not universally popular among fans like Ignacio Barristain, poses a real threat, mainly because of the physical edge his youth gives him. Inside Manny Pacquiao's camp, they're well aware of the challenges ahead and have focused their training on key areas to handle adversity if it comes. A brief statement from a member of Pacquiao's team to Ali Sekbak offers insight into how they view the upcoming fight, which will put the WBC welterweight world title on the line. Justin Fortune, Pacquiao's strength and conditioning coach, and Buboy Fernandez, his manager, were both present when Sekbak arrived to gather statements. However, it was an assistant trainer who ultimately shared the most revealing comment when asked about their strategy and prediction. Without hesitation, he said simply, "It will go 12 rounds." From that statement, it's clear that even Pacquiao's own team doesn't expect him to finish the fight early. Instead of preparing for a short sprint, they're gearing up for a true marathon, raising the crucial question, will Pacquiao have enough endurance to go the distance? The recent fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul sparked a wide range of reactions, both inside and outside the boxing world. Some believed Iron Mike was too old to make a comeback, while others thought the former champion would easily handle the influencer-turned-boxer. Among the latter was Manny Pacquiao himself. Known as Pac-Man, Manny was one of the defining boxing icons of the 2000s and 2010s. He's the only fighter to claim world titles in 8 different weight divisions, earning him a place among the greatest pound-for-pound boxers in history.
I started boxing like that.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of.
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! Woo! The speed is still there. Woo!
Pacquiao officially retired from the ring in 2021, but recently announced he will lace up his gloves again for an exhibition bout against Japan's Chihiro Suzuki on June 28th. Like Tyson, the former Filipino champion hasn't been able to shake off the boxing itch. Given the parallels between their comebacks, it was only natural that the media would want Pacquiao's take on Tyson's return to the sport. In an impromptu interview with Fight Hub, the reporter asked Pacquiao for his thoughts on the Tyson-Paul fight. At first, Manny seemed surprised and asked if they were actually fighting. When the reporter confirmed, Pacquiao didn't hesitate to show support for the former heavyweight champion.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That fight just got announced. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
They're gonna fight, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna fight. Do you think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson?
I don't think so.
Immediately, the journalist asked Pacquiao if he thought Jake Paul could actually beat Mike Tyson. Pacquiao paused briefly before responding with a simple, "I don't think so," followed by a laugh as he continued on his way. Comments on the video speculated that Pacquiao might not even know who Jake Paul is, which could explain his hesitation. Others believed Manny laughed because the idea of the YouTuber beating the man once known as the baddest man on the planet was simply inconceivable to him. The fight generated huge anticipation, not just to see the former champion make a comeback, but also to watch Jake Paul take on a challenge that seemed far beyond his skill level. What makes the story even more compelling is the close bond between Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao, a friendship that has lasted for decades. A recently shared photo by Boxing Kingdom went viral among boxing fans, showing Tyson in the passenger seat of a car driven by Pacquiao. The image, taken in 2004, is a powerful reminder of a friendship that has endured for nearly 20 years. A rare and meaningful connection in a sport often marked by rivalries and sharp exchanges between fighters.
July 19th, what is going to happen?
July 19th is going to be a good fight between Mario Barrios. It's going to be a lot of action, and I'm sure, guaranteed that the fans will be happy.
Do you think he's ready for this, Manny? Because I just saw him out there and he's like, oh. I told him July 19th it's going to be like this times 10. You think so?
Definitely.
In the viral photo, both men appear relaxed and smiling. Pacquiao with a bandage on his right hand, and Tyson sporting a wound on his right eyelid. Interestingly, Tyson is wearing his seatbelt, while the Filipino legend behind the wheel is not. Despite the years and their retirements, Tyson and Pac-Man haven't lost their passion for the sport that made them global icons. 2 decades ago, they were just leaving the gym after training. Now, both are gearing up for major returns to the ring. Tyson is set to fight Jake Paul on November 15th, after postponing the original July 20th date due to a medical issue.